Hey, coin folk, welcome back. Got a little bit of a first here. We got a PCGS submission, or I guess two of them back. Got them back roughly around the same time, and they're the same general types of submissions. The first time for me trying some crossovers. We got three here and one here. Just had to split them up, just because they're kind of in different categories or whatever. But that'll make more sense as we get into them. For now, let me get cut in. I believe we'll start with this one here, and we'll see how things turned out. Cross your fingers. Say a little prayer for me. I don't know. Like I said, first time, so let's find out. Alright, so we're set up here with our first box, ready to take a peek. I don't have any paperwork for this one, but what it was two silver dimes in don't laugh, but ICG holders, but they're really nice, and I'm hoping they cross, but they probably won't. And then we had one peace dollar you may have seen in a prior video that I bought at a coin show. Let's see my paperwork out here. Hey, we got two to cross, it looks like. That's good news. That's good news. And one that did not cross. One of them that crossed was our peace dollar, which is fantastic. Was in a, what's it, Annex 58, I believe I submitted it. Cross at nothing lower than a 55. I think it could be there on a 58, but it might not be. Just gave us a 58. Just a little better than we was hoping for. Sweet. It just has a little bit of a dark spot over here that I was hoping they wouldn't count against it, but this is a VAM 4 DDO with a micro D on it. I'll have to set up on the scope, take a quick look at it, but it's the kind of the chase of the peace dollar VAMs. And like I said, I bought it in an annex holder at a coin show a while ago. Was trying to get it sold since I have one in a better condition and wasn't moving, so we decided to try it into a PCGS holder, and thankfully she crossed over. And another one, or next one here, we have ourselves, like I said, Mercury dime, not full torch, but see if we can kind of zoom in on it. It's just a really kind of mark-free example. I think it's just almost spotless. I wish I had a little better strike on it. Got some gorgeous color. And we crossed her over at 868, which is pretty darn sweet. Like I said, full torch would have been fantastic as well, but I certainly can't be mad about a 68. I'm not sure what the pops look like on this year. I believe this year with some pretty nice examples, but now I would say that we have one of those pretty nice examples. Fantastic. Just gorgeous. And I guess while we're here, let's take a look at the other one. It's going to be another the same year and mint and everything of same Roosevelt dime, but apparently it did not cross. So I don't know, calling damage. There's no damage on it, but I don't know what that means exactly. But this one here was in a 68 as well, and apparently it did not cross. Take kind of a closer look at it. I don't see it being that much different, but we will take 1 out of 2 for sure, along with the success of our peace dollar. So we'll gladly take that. Like I said, let me get set up on the scope. We'll take a quick look at this VAM. kind of show you what you're looking at on that. So I'll be right back and we'll do that. Alright, so we're going to do our best here, set up under the scope to kind of show you what we're looking at on this one. Got a little bit of a glare going on, but it's better than trying to record on the scope. We found that out. The audio was awful when we did that. But first off, we got some doubling here throughout the motto. It's easiest to see on we. You can kind of see extra thickness on the left, a nice little notch down here in the E, and some extra spread on that. And there's also a little strike doubling on this example here, which is kind of nice to kind of show the difference between what you're looking at. Like you can see on the inside part of that G where it kind of sticks out, but that's just kind of that flat doubling that would be like kind of strike doubling, where as over here it's like the same height pretty much off of the coin, if that makes any sense, hopefully. But there's also some doubling up the profile on the bottom of the chin there. Doesn't stand out as much. You can kind of see it right under the nose. On a better grade example, it stands out a little bit better, but you can see it all up the bridge of the nose, up the profile, kind of right in here is where you're looking at. That's actually all doubled. But on the obverse, where it really stands out the most is up here in the rays. Kind of starts right around this middle part here, and then all throughout, and then it gets just kind of crazy. Right in that middle part in here, kind of where you really start to see it. And then these last couple rays are by far the strongest. You just have like full doubled rays there. But this obverse is shared with another VAM, which is much more common. So what you really need to look at here is on the back. We'll get it flipped over here. Kind of this mint mark on the back. The placement of it and the size of it definitely matter. This is called the micro D mint mark. It sits up higher, kind of right above this second ray up. You kind of draw a line out. You need that mint mark to sit kind of above that point. And it's, like I said, this mint mark here is much smaller than the other VAM, which would be VAM 3. And also VAM 3, the D mint mark is all filled in, kind of looks like a giant blob pretty much. But so this is kind of the part here that really kind of makes it distinguishable from the other. So that's it on that. So pretty cool little VAM. Nice to get it in what is largely considered a better holder. Hopefully she'll sell a little bit better. Oh, and I looked up as I was getting set up here. This one here that crossed it is a pop of, oh, now I forget. Was it 18 or 19? I can't remember. And that's a top pop as far as this year. And then there's, well, top pop and non-full torch, and then there's, I think, 9 and 68 full torch. So still a very nice example. So that wraps up this part of it. Let me get a second box popped out. We'll take a look at that, see how she goes. Be right back. All right, here we go. Back with our second box here. There's not going to be a whole lot of suspense with this one because, like I said, it's just one coin. So as soon as we open it up, it's either in the PCGS lab or it's not. Actually, I guess there could be some suspense because there was like some confusion when it got submitted. It was held up for a while, and it was because they wanted to ask me, like, there was the strike designation on the NGC slab, and I told them I didn't really care about that. All I wanted was the grade. Which way are we here? This way. So as long as everything was understood correctly. Well, I guess we got into the slab. Fantastic. I don't know why they mount these shields side up. Didn't ask for it to be reverse mounted. It wasn't reverse mounted when I sent it in. But now it is, unfortunately. I prefer them to be obverse mounted myself. I mean, they don't mount a link or a wheat side up. But as you can see, hopefully, anyways, it is just spotless. An absolutely like just hammered strike too. Let's see if I kind of zoom in a little bit better. Fantastic little coin. It would be cool if it was a double die, but you know, can't be greedy. Gorgeous. We'll gladly take it. And this is, I know because I looked it up beforehand, if it would be a top pop, and it will be, or I guess it is. And it is a pop of 1, which is fantastic. I think there was a handful in 68 and 168 plus, or maybe 2. Like I said, this was in the NDC slab, and I think it was a pop 2 with none higher, but the NDC had some 69 PLs, which I would assume registry wise those are better than the regulars. So either way, got ourselves a nice little win there on that one. And I guess got some wins out of this one as well. So all in all, we cannot be mad about a couple top pops there and just a really cool VAM over here. So fantastic. Nice little first crack at some crossovers. And we'll gladly take it. Sweet. Hope you enjoyed it, folks. If you did, feel free to come back and hang out sometime. And we'll be doing some other stuff. So I got one more submission coming back. Oh, that doesn't want to go in there at all. Just kind of a random assortment of mainly some type coins and some silver dollars, I believe, coming back as well. So hopefully I will see you over there. Till next time. Peace.